Duck.
Okay, what a great start. What's up, guys? This is Big Dog Dempsey, and we are coming with Campaign 3 of Dark Heresy. Everyone want to introduce yourselves?
Dempsey sucks.
Fuck you.
And that's the introduction.
Goddamn.
Take it away, GM.
Okay. Well, I feel that's a bit rough. So why don't I just do... We have Endrique Cortian, played by Kiwi. Taven Arataki, played by Trip. Ken Holm, Erebes Jefferson, played by April. Can never remember the pronunciation. Dempsey, played by Dempsey.
Woohoo!
And joining us for the first time, Sophie, playing Sophie.
Hello there.
Oh. Awesome.
Our first female character played by a male person. Isn't that incredible?
Most of these monikers are basically on blind glaze. Ironically, my nickname is my light nickname.
Huh.
Yeah, most people refer to me as Trip.
Cool Trip.
Yes.
Wow.
We're proud of you.
All right.
man.
So you all find yourselves assembled in the bowels of a shuttle. Each of you got given a copy of the handout, Letter from Maleficus. Can you guys see that?
Hold on. Where is it? Letter from Maleficus. So who wants to read this out?
Do we have to?
Felt like it was
I mean-
important. I'll do
You
it.
guys can read it at your own discretion if you want, or if you want to read it out loud.
I don't think it'll take that long. It looks pretty short. Okay. To Scout Team 1 and Lady Fourneau, given recent events, it seems that our enemy have inserted agents within our ranks. You will operate with as little information exchange as you can. Keep knowledge out of the ears and eyes of untrustworthy. Use your best judgment and operate with the knowledge that you have the support of Inquisitor Ocean, as well as myself. There will be difficulties planet-side. Admiral Jomon's arms men will be re-establishing Imperial control, and there will be panic in the local populace. There is a high possibility of Xeno presence. Stay on guard. All spec scans have returned to significant power outputs, so it is likely that any locals will be able to replenish war gear. Take everything you need. There will be no resupply. There are research labs throughout the Aries system left by the heretic whatever, while any of the research found should be recovered. The Labyrinthus Animorium is the object of your research. Either the research or it is the objective itself. After the duel, each of you will excuse yourselves discreetly, collect your team, and bring them to the shuttle bay you arrived on. The crew only knows the destination. Do not let your purpose be known. Interrogator Dempsey. I feel called out.
Person who blew our cover last time
I advise you to devise...
openly stated our intention to civilians. I'm surprised you were not executed for such things.
I did not tell a civilian.
Perhaps you shall learn to control your mouth this time around.
Devise a story for your purpose.
That's big talk coming from you.
Yes,
Of all people.
Psychers are teaching the Imperial Creed. Know your actions help to preserve humanity against its threats. For the Imperium, M. Maleficasu. hate you. I did not tell civilians. I went to kill a
did.
civilian, and
You
it turned
told-
out it was a Gene Stealer camp.
You told an old man in a church about our intentions.
He caught us! What do you want me to
Because
do?
you! I had talked our way out of that situation, if you recall correctly.
You cocked your way out after we already told him.
Somebody failed.
Fuck.
Utterly.
I hate you, old man. I hate you.
Part of this conversation, or no?
Hmm?
Ugh, these
Well, to be fair,
uncouth
we're
fights.
not exactly we're not exactly a discreet
Let's just
team.
put this behind us for now. We have to go watch Kenom kill some assassin, as far as I'm aware.
Well, I suppose it will be a bit of a change. While blood sports are a bit uncouth and informal, it would be interesting to watch. So
Yeah.
where are we going exactly for this martial display?
GM, was it in the training halls that we were going to have the execution? I can't remember. So, oh. Hello?
Yeah.
I think he died.
I
Oh
think
well,
Skull died.
I'm in charge now.
Oh no.
The ship blows up, we all die. Happy ending.
No.
Wait, can you guys hear me now?
Okay, yeah, we can
Yes,
hear you now.
can
Yes.
hear you now.
Oh. Alright. I thought you guys were just being assholes. I've been talking. God damn.
You weren't talking. You were trying to talk, and we're just talking over you. I'm sorry, but we couldn't hear you.
No, I've got a little mute switch on my mic, and so I had tripped it on accident.
Oh no.
Well,
Okay.
that explains why we didn't see the green glow in Discord.
Okay, well, the things you missed then was I was trying to say, as Dempsey finishes reading this aloud in the big occupied shuttle bay. Here, Marigold.
What? No! No! You! No! Stop! That is not. This was only for the video. This is. I did not read that in front of everyone in the fucking shuttle. Shut
Why
up!
do you think
I
I
did
need
not.
to be
Fuck
reading
you.
this
I will
out
put a
loud?
bullet in my head right now. Fuck you. I did not read that in front of everyone. That's for the fucking video.
Pull
You
the pen on my crack grenade and drop it at our feet.
God damn it! I'm good. I hate
Meanwhile,
you.
Sally-
Please don't do that.
Sedalia's standing by, like, at least he could read it this time.
I'm going to kill myself. I am holding the grenade. No.
Oh, lady.
No.
Lady Hawkshroud. We, you guys all on board with Ken Holm and his. What was that man's name again?
Great. I have
It
to
doesn't matter. Oh, wait, no. I have it right here. Thorn. That was it.
Thorn?
Yep.
Alright.
So Ken Holm and Thorn are being ushered in with. Right now, they're both. Imagine kind of those. If you've ever seen MMA, the big old jackets, bathrobe type things they walk out in.
Okay.
But other than that, they're stripped down to their shorts. So, as you get on board, Hawkshroud will whisper over to Ken Holm. Okay, now that he's heard that, he really has to die, so.
I hate everything. I'm going to put.
I should give a look of pure venom at our idiotic guardsman.
I thought I was reading it. My hand. Shut up, Dipsy. He just slaps a fucking hand over
I
his
whisper
mouth.
over to whoever's next to me in the shuttle. I didn't even think he knew how to read.
So as you all
He,
get,
he spent
get
this
up,
week
I
learning.
hate myself.
so as you get on board, Lady Hawkshroud begins to explain that these two, according to Kenholm and Thorn, are going to be fighting it out as part of a gift to Admiral Yeoman, or Jomon, if you prefer.
Joe Mama.
As a form of entertainment, you, she points to Endrick, will be representing
I am well aware of my mission, my lady. I was briefed personally by the Inquisitor.
I
So,
honestly don't recommend interrupting her.
very good. But for the rest of you, Endrick here will be leading the way as long as you are aboard Yomon's ship. Follow his etiquette and advice.
Yeah.
Lady Fornow, you're new to our little band here. Stay safe. I don't have many words of advice to give you. This lot have been very successful and also very dangerous.
We are not very lucky people.
Now,
And
when we
wait.
arrive, I will be conducting my own operations. Do not try and find me. Do not come looking for me. The shuttle will be waiting upon your return, and they will take you to your destinations.
Okay.
Any questions for me?
Nope, I'm not speaking because I know that anything I say is going to be used as actually my character talking, so I am not speaking.
Alrighty. So, Hawkshroud moves her now mostly mechanical body over to the corner and straps in to one of the seats.
Oh, this is the lady that we saved from the first campaign, isn't it?
Yes.
Hey,
The lady
I'm
who
glad that
has-
she's still alive. Fantastic.
She is currently one normal limb and, yeah, a normal eyes up.
So,
Just about everything else at this point is mechanical.
well, I'm glad she's still part of us and she is part of the blessed machine. I'm sure that she will get many eyes of fervent admiration from the Martian priesthood.
The Hawkshroud is Questor Imperium.
I don't know what that means and I do not care.
It means they're Imperium aligned, not Mechanicus aligned.
So what, they work for the Knights?
They work for Terra, not Mars.
Okay. Still not going to change the fact that she's going to get a lot of nice looks.
Alrighty. So, as you all sit for the brief shuttle ride,
Guess I
from your
start blessing my
viewpoints, you can
weapons.
see. So you can see the near dozen ships of the battle fleet arranged out as you guys land on Yomon's flagship. Just for a sense of scale, it's probably about 3 times larger than the little cruiser Maleficus rides around in.
That's cool. Can we get rid of all this text, please, and move to a different picture?
No.
I feel very
No.
insulted and attacked. In fact, this whole beginning of the video has
What
made
are
me
you did
attacked.
yourself, though?
I did not! I was reading it for the video, not for a person!
Right.
Alright,
Yeah.
so I will move it for that.
Thank you.
As you land into the bay, there's already a dozen aides and servitors there to greet you as you land, the head of which introduces himself as greetings, Imperial, or greetings. Fuck me, I'm messing up these lines. Greetings, Inquisitors. I am Sentinel Uther. Admiral Yoman's waiting for you all in the theater. He's looking around like, is the Lord Inquisitor coming out?
Andric Courtier flares his cloak. He is in a full dress uniform this time of a Terran nobility, inlaid with gold. He brushes past rather obnoxiously everyone else in the lighter, steps forth past everyone, and looks at the adjutant. The Lord Inquisitor sends his most unfortunate apologies that he cannot be here in person at this time. I, Andric Courtier, will be acting in his stead. Treat me as you would treat him. It is an honor to meet you, and it is a pleasure to be aboard such a fine vessel of the Imperium. I hear that the Admiral is waiting for us, so please, with all speed, take us to the Admiral.
Yes, right this way, Lord Cordian.
Can I roll awareness to see
Very
everything that's
good.
around us?
Yeah, so you can go ahead and roll awareness.
Alrighty. I'll get to see what's around
Andric
us.
does not give a shit. He is fully in the moment, so he is not looking around.
Of course, I can't see anything, apparently. I got dust in my eye. Despite my height advantage, I cannot see what's around us. Okay.
Durr. Is a hanger.
Fuck this game.
Alright, so with that roll, I will say you do hear a couple of ratings, based ship staff here saying, "Oh, it looks like a dollar store space marine."
I will fucking kill you.
Basically a compliment.
I'm surprised he didn't say Ogren, but oh well. Ogrens are still bigger than me.
So, Thorn and Kimholm get brought off to the side to get ready for their fight.
Good luck,
As
Ken.
as the rest of you get brought to this theater here, where the Sentinel announces your arrival and then presents you to Admiral Yoman, and his Rear Admiral Yellow.
Gotta write
Next
that
to him, you
down.
see two other captains,
Okay.
as well as several
Greetings,
staff officers. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Greetings, Admiral Johann. On behalf of his Lord Inquisitor Malicus, I welcome you to the sector, and I welcome you to this auspicious occasion. Rear Admiral, captains, assembled officials, it is my pleasure, with a half bow.
So Admiral Yoman will return the half bow and says, "Always, the Imperial Navy loves the prying eyes of the Inquisition as they enjoy their new," and he kind of twists his face into a half smile, "promotion."
I would have... To serve the Emperor is reward enough, no matter where or how we perform such things. Greatness awaits us all in his God Emperor's eyes, no matter where we serve. Wouldn't you agree, Admiral?
Yes, Lord Courtier, of course.
Can I use scrutiny to see if he is like just absolutely faking this? Like, I want to know, like, if he's like just being completely sarcastic with our dude here, with Endrick. Like, he does not want to be here.
Yeah, you can roll scrutiny.
I wonder if I could actually get any good rolls. Nope.
I can't see any of these rolls.
Yeah, I can't see any of your rolls either.
Oh yeah, I got a 90. So I got a -8 degrees of failure.
He was talking. He was talking a language. Aside from that, you
It
could not
was
tell.
talking. I have already forgotten how to speak low and high Gothic again.
It seems that you have been through GM mode.
Why am I cursed?
Once you're in danger, you'll be doing better.
Oh, dude, it's only when I'm in combat do I get good rolls. If I try to do anything other than fight, I fucking get cursed by
Let's do
Zeke.
the opposite. You could never get good rolls in combat, meaning you'd probably be dead already.
That's true, too. I give up on trying to do anything else. I'm just gonna follow Endrick around as a giant fucking bodyguard. I know my place at this point.
So Admiral Yomon's like, well, you and your men are welcome to enjoy the the foods and drinks while the entertainment's prepared.
Oh, nice.
Already there's kind of like a pre-show game happening. See some jugglers and you know normal acrobatics kind of stuff.
I'm trying to read the letter.
You are too kind, Admiral. You are too kind. Such a display only showcases your generosity.
Yes, well, we just love to give, don't we, men? And as assembled officers, oh, yep, yep.
Yeah, these guys are definitely not. Oh, I love it. Fantastic. Ugliness is evil.
Endrick gives a half bow and then turns to his companions behind them. All right then. Well, we shall have a little bit of time before the festivities begin. I suggest that you have some food, have some drink, and glaring directly at the guardsman, that you stay out of trouble.
Tank is just going to nod one time at him.
Jolly good, jolly good. Well then, this is a formal event, but feel free to talk to people and enjoy. It is nice to finally enjoy a nice cocktail party again like the ones on Terra. Oh, such were the days.
I want to find a
funny.
vantage
Turned
point.
to flourish with his cloak.
Funny. I missed dinner last time I was on Terra.
Not true.
Well, there's always next time. Completely oblivious to the meaning behind that as Endrick walks off.
It's not true. You got to watch the Emperor eat his dinner.
No?
Oh no! That's fucked up.
Isn't that, like, not common knowledge either, though?
Yeah, it isn't common knowledge.
Well, they know. Oh no, I think oh. I'm pretty sure I was aware what my fate was going to be. I'm pretty sure they would tell people that.
I've been able to get a vision with your next month,
They tell them
so-
right before they're fed to the Golden Throne. It doesn't make it any better.
True.
They also give them fucking sedatives, so they and sleeping
Well,
pills, so they don't quite know what the fuck's happening.
Oh well. I
Oh,
guess
trust me,
it's-
that doesn't help. It's another part of their
So
mind.
we're all so opposed to the Spurs. Should we try to stay at least in pairs of two?
So I'll go ahead and tell you guys that there were, from the way the staff officers were lined up, you can tell that the second was that Rear Admiral Yellow,
Who I'm going to walk over and talk to.
and then there was also two more seemingly, in the wings. Captain Red and Captain Blue. Yeah. You
Oh
know,
my
killing
god,
two
we're
things.
from the Red Ribbon. We're with the Red Ribbon Army.
Can we place down little sprites to get an understanding? Because I'm trying to memorize all this in my head, and I'm just not doing good at it.
Alright.
They're literally named after colors, and
Yeah.
apparently we're with the Red Ribbon Army.
I do not get that reference.
Oh, the original Dragon Ball.
Original Dragon Ball.
I
Yeah,
watched the original Dragon Ball.
Yeah, the Red Ribbon Army was basically literally color-coded. Everyone had color names.
Alright. So, if you... So Kiwi wants to approach, or Andrique wants to approach Admiral Yellow. Does anyone want to help him or approach one of the captains? The white is for the Sentinel, and the gray over there is for the Admiral.
The Seneschal, you said?
Yeah.
This is the guy
Kinda
who's
like-
just going to talk up all big about his leader, isn't he?
Well, we don't know until you talk to them.
I don't know how to talk to them, though.
Yeah, maybe
Seneschal
just stay in the
is like
corner
the
and
second
talk
in
to Lou.
command.
Yeah, I'm going to go over to the buffet table and just kind of stand over there and slightly munch and observe the room. I'm not good at talking to people. I'm sorry. I'm going to leave that to y'all. I'm just going to be aware, or try to be, and hopefully not let y'all get shot.
Hey, don't worry, Dempsey. You're only the third most unnerving person here.
Yep, I'm going to try and not look intimidating over by the food bar then. And that's where Tank is going to go. Sophie, are you going to join me over at the bar? Because you're playing?
Yes, I should avoid people anyway.
Okay.
So, between the big intimidating guardsman and the person who makes people physically feel death,
Well,
you guys
it's actually a scale. It could be someone. People could have a
I like
ringing in
the
their
corner.
ears or whatever. Like
I
sometimes
like
it's just
that no one's approaching the buffet table anymore.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, god damn
Everyone's
it!
just waiting for the hors d'oeuvres tray to get around.
Can I bother some of the the delivery
I'm
food
actually
people
gonna
to walk
go
around with a
around
few plates
Edric
for
now
people?
because
Because,
I lost all my appetite right now.
I'm trying to stay out of the way of everyone. And
So how about
Oh, good.
Kettle?
Oh, good. Then you're next to the perfect person for that.
I fucking hate you, dude. I'm just...
What? No, I'm being serious. If you're next to a blink, everyone's gonna be away from you.
I like having Sophie near me, but just realized I scared everyone away from going to eat anything.
Maybe,
Anyway.
maybe you should grab a plate of food
Basically
and then go to a table in the back.
That's what we'll do. That's way better. Thank you for that, because I don't know there's tables around. We'll get a big tray of food and something non-alcoholic because Tank is sworn off drinking. And we'll go sit at the back where we can see everyone, though. We're trying to find a vantage point.
Alright.
Could you save me a drink?
Sure. You grab you another one.
Okay.
So, then as Courtian, so no one's going with Endrique, right?
I'm gonna stick with somebody, but I have to stay away from somebody.
So yeah, you're staying with Endrique.
So,
Eh,
as
it should-
Endrique,
It should look proper. You're being with a power armored guy with a staff. That should be a nice centerpiece around you while you do your thing.
You also have that Oriental sword.
All right, it's still.
alrighty. So, as Endrique comes up, Admiral Yellow. Oh. Is it Interrogator or Inquisitor? Offers a hand out.
returns the hand and shakes it. Interrogator. One day I shall reach the rank of Inquisitor, but for now I am just merely acting in my master's stead. Something we have to do for our superiors from time to time. As I shake his hand and kind of sort of half gesture over to where the High Admiral is. Would you not agree?
Yes. But loyalty is rewarded, especially under Admiral Yeoman.
Yes, you're very correct. And sometimes, though, you must say loyalty is its own reward. So, I say, Rear Admiral, your master and yourself must have great plans for the sector's defense coming forth. I hear that there are all sorts of things being cooked up, new strategies, new fleet patrol patterns. I hear it's going to be the biggest shake-up in the sector for generations.
And he smiles for a second. Go ahead and give me a scrutiny roll.
Please let me not be the only person cursed in this fucking play so far.
No, scrutiny's under perception, and my perception's 30.
Oh, you have
My
10 less
fellowship-
perception than me? Damn.
Yeah,
Wait, am I?
my fellowship's
Is it?
50.
Am I hearing? Am I? Is it a look or am I hearing it? Because if I'm hearing it, might actually success if it's hearing base.
Yep, there's a hearing component to it.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I just succeeded.
Did you roll?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Dizzy failed.
yes, but I just remembered I have a good hearing.
You
Oh,
still
yes.
would've- yeah, you still would have failed with the plus 10. You'd have been 6 short.
Yep, yeah, he would have.
Anyway, carry on.
Fair enough.
So, Yeoman explains, well, the fleet's going to winter down here in the area for a bit and save resources while the area system is brought back under Imperial control. Hey, how about this fight coming up? I hear you're friends with one of the contenders.
I have worked with one of the contenders before. I must say, if I were a betting man, which I used to be back in the day, I would put my money on him. He is rather handy with a blade.
Yeah, as we found out.
Oh. Perhaps I should follow up on that advice. And if you'll excuse me, and he waves over one of the little staff waiting by as he wanders back into the party.
Of course.
So that means you have now.
Drink kind of turns and whispers towards the psyker. I suspect, just an instinct, I'm not usually that great at this interrogation thing. Well, not without my instruments anyway. That there might be some resentment in the atmosphere tonight, would you not say?
They're military
My psyker
people,
friend?
and we're military people, and we're a side authority. Not usually fond. The lower ranks are notably not fond of that. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. The people usually refer to Commissar as the threat from our side.
Interesting. You would think that loyalty to the same power of the Almighty God Emperor would be enough. Humanity are so interesting at times.
So,
Anyway, shall we talk to one of the captains? I would like to introduce ourselves to the senior officers.
Good. If you wish.
Alright, so you're
I'm
going
just-
to the yellow or the blue ones?
If you wish, I'm just trying to avoid the most nightmarish thing
Well, I want to make a roll for hearing gossip. Maybe I'll hear something funny.
All right, go for it.
What do I roll for that, though?
He would
What if I, like, try and pick out something for high gothic? Just for comedy.
I think that if you're just trying to hear whatever, it would be awareness. If you're trying to hear something specific from something specific, it would be scrutiny.
Okay, so both of them are the same. It's just I have a good chance of doing either or the same chance. I mean, I'm gonna roll awareness, see if I can hear something.
In this instance, I would say inquiry.
Okay, inquiry. Let's see if I can focus on. I guess that means lip reading then. Yep, there it is. Inquiry. Oh, that's even less. Yep, I can't do anything. I'm going to continue munching on my plate of hors d'oeuvres.
I feel like inquiry would be asking stuff.
I hate myself. I can't do anything.
Oh, great.
Did you roll or no?
I did. I got a fucking.
He still got it in GM mode.
GM only.
How am I in? Why am I only in GM mode? What is going on? How do I change that?
The GM mode.
How do I get out of GM
I gotcha.
mode? Oh, well,
All right,
thank you.
which at this point, somebody comes out and begins reading off the upcoming fight between Kenholm and Thorn.
If Kenom gets shot, I'm gonna be so mad at these rolls not letting me find the assassin.
However, as per normal fight tradition, it's a whole bunch of jargon and back in this day he did this, and back in that day he did that. And
Oh, so we're getting a whole bunch of story background for Kenom.
Oh, I'm assuming that would be for the other dude.
and you're pretty sure this is half made up because you don't think Kenholm ever arm wrestled a space marine or fought on Mars.
He didn't tell me he
Did
did
they at
any
least mention the real thing of the siege of Volgeist?
No, the real stuff's not making it into the story.
Oh, this is all fake.
God damn it.
Damn it.
The
This
only
is
thing he
some-
actually did.
There's some WWE level kayfabe.
This is all to make them look good. Oh.
Alright, so Kiwi, who do you want to talk to next?
I'll go up and talk to Admiral Yellow. Not Admiral, Captain Yellow.
So it was Admiral Yellow, Captain Red, and Captain Blue.
Just make sure
we'll
he
go
doesn't
talk
have
to
more
Captain
candlestick and we're
Red
not
then.
in the parlor.
I hope the Admiral isn't a little peeved that you went and talked to his officers before him.
Oh, I talked to him first.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm
you might
making
agree to
polite small talk.
Alright. So, Captain Red, you managed to kind of sneak up on him, and as you get closer, you realize he's with some of his other officers, just playing dice, ignoring everything that's going on. Until one of the guys he's with taps his shoulder and, oh, what brings the Inquisition to my side of the ship?
Please, no need for such formality. He looks over at the guys reading, listing off about how Keenholm apparently destroyed a tank single-handedly unarmed. These things can get a little bit tedious at times, would you not say? Sometimes it's just nice to ignore the hullabaloo. So please, carry on. May I ask, what are you playing at the moment? Or are you betting on the upcoming fight?
And he scoops up the dice. Yeah, well, we've already made our bets on that. My buddy here, and he points to one of the guys, and he's telling me the fight's fixed. Yeah, this is all just some elaborate execution.
Literally.
Look over. Haven't heard such a thing. I must keep an eye out for that. be most distasteful if it was. At least they should have the decency just to execute someone publicly, wouldn't you agree? Rather than all this subterfuge. Remember, Andrew completely fucking ignored the briefing book, so he doesn't actually fucking know what's happening. Except for his own part of the role, remember?
God damn it.
So he's not playing stupid, he literally wasn't fucking paying attention.
No!
So the most educated person here literally has no intelligence.
He didn't listen to Tank ramble off the entire video in the middle of a fucking hangar.
I feel like you were trying to read that in your head, and then you just started speaking it out loud because it was easier.
I hate.
It's like when a kid's first learning to read and he has to sound everything out.
Anyway.
And he's like, yeah. While I agree with you, you inquisitorial types like to go about things the roundabout way. Normally, if it were up to me and I really wanted somebody gone, I'd just strap him to a torpedo and send him out. And the guys around him laugh and cheer.
I haven't heard that before. That is, I must admit, a creative solution. I like that. Oh, I must remember that for future. So, what do you make of all this? I hear from your admirals that you'll be wintering for the rest of the season. I would have thought that you would be heading straight out to action.
And he go ahead and give me another scrutiny roll.
Oh, screw.
I should have fucking stayed next to you.
Almost clueless. Just less clueless than last time. My fellowship's at 50.
Our fucking
Any.
training has been for nothing.
So, for a brief second, something crosses his face, but you couldn't quite read it. And he goes, "Oh, yeah, we need a couple of months here to get the." Okay, thank you, Trip.
Hey, Taven! Thank you, Trip. Someone passed. Thank fuck.
So, what you catch is a spot of, did you say, anger in his face. He's not happy about what he's saying as he goes on to explain. But it's gone. He hides it immediately after. Like, yep, we'll be sticking around the Ares system until all the ships can get back in working order. And then we can go stick it to, well, whoever's out here.
Wait, in order, was there an unexpected malfunction going on?
Any? Oh, is Trip asking?
Yes. Yeah. Wait, was there an unexpected malfunction going on, or?
And he smiles. Oh, there's always malfunctions going on. Come on. You're not working on a ship. You're not on a ship.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually. I should have joined the Navy.
Andrique was going to inquire about what sort of issues, but then he decided he didn't care. And didn't bother to ask the question. He was like, "Oh, I should ask about." Oh, actually, I don't care.
I don't care.
Oh. Anyway, so Andrique sort of, well, I still think the fight might be interesting regardless. We'll see if it does turn out to be rigged. That would be most disappointing if it was. But still, I do hope you enjoy the evening. Try and enjoy yourselves if you can. I know we might appear scary, but we're just common men like you.
Alright.
We're all serving the Emperor, are we not?
That one's done next.
is like, yeah, you're pretty chill for Inquisitor type.
Oh,
You ever make it aboard the Flash? We'll show you some. We'll show you around. You could have a good time.
I might take you up on that. If we are going to be here for a few weeks, I will definitely consider it.
Make sure you bring
Thank
someone with you.
Captain. Until next time. And sort of reaches out his hand to shake.
And you get a high five.
Yeah!
Andrique sort of smiles at the unused to this custom before nodding and turning and walking back.
I,
Walking
Alright.
back towards the middle of the party where he turns to the psyker and says, "So what did you make of that? I thought he was quite an interesting fellow. A little bit rough
He's-
around the edges, but not as
he is.
glares over at Dempsey standing in the corner munching on.
I am sitting
like,
at a
bowl
table.
of
Fuck
food.
you. I am munching and having a good time, and I have Sophie next to
He
me.
glances over at Dempsey, the common folk we sometimes deal with.
Someone's gonna come over here and talk to me. Watch. I fucking bet.
You're with a blank, you moron. No one's coming to talk to you.
Good. Good.
There's an aura of pure, like, coldness and, like, depression
Fantastic.
radiating
I love
around
it.
you.
It's great.
Oh my
Like,
data.
no one's wanting to talk to you.
Good. It's for the best.
Actually, he seems to be more in ease than general military duties. I'm not sure. It could be that, Inquisitors are around at all, or that this assignment is more annoying than.
I would suspect for combat-focused types, perhaps they're not fans of waiting around for repairs.
They're definitely not.
Something to consider, perhaps. Something to consider. I suppose there's only one other captain to talk to, and then I suppose we shall meet back with the Admiral. I think waiting with him while we watch the fight will be appropriate for our status and position.
I want Oh, you're still.
As I'm walking around,
I would actually probably want to be as close to the action as possible, personally.
you may do that if you wish. I will stay with the Admiral.
Alrighty.
Can I do awareness while they're walking away? I want to see if I can spot any possible spots
Yes, I'm
where
going
an
to.
assassin could be.
So, at this point, the fighters are brought out. And each of them's going to get given an opportunity to give a speech. Does Kenholm have anything he'd like to say?
Kenhelm will go after the other one.
So, Thorn makes a quick waffle about how the inferior breeding and his superior breeding will lead him to victory.
Dank is just chuckling in the corner. Oh, this guy is so fucking dead, and he doesn't even realize it.
Are we walked out, or are we like on a platform that raises out of the ground or something?
So, kind of like that stage here, you're walked out from a little back room. Neither of you have been given swords yet, but you're now both standing out there, just in trousers.
Wearing, and we're all just wearing pants, yeah?
Yep.
Why about
No shoes, no shirt, no nothing, just pants?
Yep, just pants.
Well, be careful
I
where
about-
you cut. You might introduce your
Don't get
manhood.
excited.
As I have described in the roleplay chat thing, Kenelm has like glowing blue electus and basically a Mechanicus pattern of like Celtic war tattoos or war paint.
Would you say is he about 9 meters away from me? If I basically at the right at the as close as I can get to the stage/combat arena.
Oh, you want to put up a psychic dome around him, don't you?
No.
He wants to improve my weapon skill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm attempting. Yeah.
So the crowd's pretty jeering, pretty worked up.
Am I about 9 meters away from him? Yes or no? Sorry.
You could get close to him, but you'd have to step away from Kiwi.
I was already planning that.
All right. Now, things are gonna happen quick. Does Andrique want to signal to Kenholm to like drag things out?
Yes. I need time to talk to the other captain and then to stand with the admiral for the final thing. So, if he can drag it out,
I was
and
already
maybe-
planning to drag this out as long as possible.
and
Oh.
give maybe a speech that would like last a couple minutes, buy me time.
So, is it Thorn?
Yep.
Alright, and he gives us a whole spiel about how he is, Ubermensch or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
In response to that, Kenelm cracks his neck to both sides and then up, and then he slowly lowers it down with his eyes closed, opens them, and gives a murder glare to Thorn. And that's his intro.
Are you gonna roll intimidate?
Without my description plan, yeah. Well done. Andrique, we'll suppose we'll have to go talk to Captain Blue in the brief 2 minutes he's got.
Oh no, Kenelm will draw this out in the ring.
Okay. So, in this case, what is Kenholm's full title?
Oh.
He doesn't have one.
Make a
Make
whole
something.
bunch of shit up is what he's telling you to do. A list off of just a bunch of random shit of like your battle of Volgeist and stuff. Volgeist.
Yeah, hero of Borgeist, savior of the lost city. Make shit up.
So the announcer comes over and is like, "Alright, come on, give me the name." I think that scene in Spider-Man, like, come on, give me the
Hey, Phil!
Andrique just sort of like shakes his head as he's sort of trying to politely go through the crowd.
Oh, by the way,
Just
Awkward
wants to start
silence
killing.
fills the room.
Oh, God.
Camel, you're gonna have a +6.
I, as a person, am having a little bit of a brain fart at the moment while I'm desperately trying to think of something.
Dude, that's why I went and sat in the corner, because I literally don't know how to talk right now.
And the guy just, no, it's okay, good enough.
Bulwark of such and such. Layer of limb.
Wait, are you
Alright, so
listing
at this
off
point-
shit for him? Because like a sideline now.
He's like the coach in the corner, like, you got this, man.
Yes!
Let's see here. Bulwark of battle of such and such. Layer of the many.
So layer of gender bent Johnny Sins. Leader of blah blah blah.
I'm just keeping it as vague as possible.
So I should not just say his stuff then, no?
Yeah, you gotta keep it vague because, inquisitorial records, but you can say you killed multi-armed monsters.
Oh, that.
That you held
I
a
wasn't-
wall by yourself. That was a good one. A gate.
Like I said, bulwark.
So Kenem looks to the announcer, right? Because he's like right next to him, asking for his name and title and stuff.
Yep.
All right. Kenem Eostrason, veteran of Volgeist, Knight Marshal of House Ira, Slayer of Men, and then just looks back to Thorn.
And the guy comes out. Marshal of House Bargeist, Manslayer, the Silent Canum Isaram.
You couldn't
Yep.
remember it. I love it so much.
And those
And in
just
this,
fucking sighs.
He sighs!
Half in disappointment, half in cringe.
Cringe!
having seen the butchery when the announcer gets over to the other side, Thorn will just lean into the mic and go, Thorn of Thorn, armsman of Hawkshroud, von Kirkenjungenstein.
Kraken Jockenstein.
Alright. And at this point, a couple aides will run out with these simple sabers, handing them off to Thorn and Tenholm, respectively.
Wow. Dude, you have +6 weapon skill for this fight. Congratulations. Holy shit.
Alright, so first
Oh, yeah,
things
I'm not
first.
Allowed the freaking wrong words. But Saber
Can
will
you-
do.
So can you give me a weapon skill check?
Just like
And
in general.
Yeah, just general weapon
+6.
skills.
Don't forget your +6.
With the
I'm using my sight visions. It's you can kind of see into the future.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
Alright. Now give a performance check. Performance check with minus 50.
performance is not
Yeah.
a skill in this.
Or not performance, what is it? It is... What was I thinking? See, this is why you shouldn't play too many RPGs at the same time. What was it? Alright, I was getting sleight of hand. There we go.
Oh, good. Yay.
He doesn't have
Oh,
sleight of hand.
Oh.
It's literally
I will also
impossible.
accept parry.
Oh, you can also accept parry. You should have told him that before you rolled, damn it.
Yeah. Can I roll parry instead now? Or
Yes. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
parry now.
Please, 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 Gabe. Just stop. Just don't do this to us.
Question, I'm assuming the sabers are balanced considering they're sabers.
They're balanced like a saber would be.
So would that be give the in-game balance of a +10?
Oh no, you're not gonna really roll for this fight at all. This is purely a narrative thing.
Yes, but parry is weapon skill, and balance gives you +10 to weapon skill with the weapon.
Oh yeah, they're swords, plus 10.
Go for it. Come on, please, please succeeding something, please. I beg you. Yay!
Oh,
Hold a
he
fucking
rolled.
one.
Oh my God! Showing off. Kenom just throws it away with perfect flourish.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Nice.
So Kenelm goes into like a perfect saber stance, one arm behind the back like fucking Count Dooku, does a flourish, and then points the saber upside down at his opponent.
So, at this point, the crowd is kind of looking odd because Kenholm comes, immediately beats, opens up Thorn, almost kills him, and then stops himself at the last second, like, oh, too quick, gotta slow this down. Very obviously.
I thought that was just for the intro thing.
Oh, good.
And that's kind of how this show's gonna go.
See, I had a scene that I wanted to do in that.
Oh,
What
Well, I'll
was
say you do the flourish then.
Okay,
Yep.
because I have something in mind for when blades actually clash.
Alright. So, Kiwi, go ahead and give me um, an agility roll to see if you can make it over to Captain Blue.
Uh-oh.
My 33 agility. Probably not. No.
He is taking his time.
Alright.
Oh,
Alright, so back to Kennel then. Let's get another weapon skill and parry going.
So just weapon skill.
Yeah, just
Oh,
weapon
yeah,
skill and then a
basically
parry to
+6.
follow it.
That thing, the +6 is gonna be constant.
Sophie, what do you think of this fight? God, it's so obvious.
I rolled a 7.
Just
Wow,
eating.
okay.
Do you
So-
still want the parry one or no?
Yeah, go ahead and give us the parry as well.
Okay.
So he succeeded very well with his attack this time. Wow. And now he's also going to parry. Oh, he didn't parry.
Okay.
Well, at least you have a psyker, healer, and a doctor, so no harm.
Not gonna take any damage, but it's is making it look. I'm kind of averaging out the rolls to decide whether he's keeping the fight going and not just, oops, chops his head off.
Well, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Alright. So, the fight continues. How's Kenelm doing in this fancy execution?
Can I describe something that Ken Helm does?
Yep, you can.
All right. Thorn lunges in with the saber. Ken Helm deflects it to the ground. Headbutts the dude, grabs his hair, and knees him in the face.
Very nice. Alright. So Kiwi finally makes it over to Captain Blue. Who at this point, watching the fight. And you were the interrogator, right?
yes,
And he-
that's correct, Captain.
Captain gets a little bow.
Returns it. How do you... What odds do you say, looking up at the fight?
And he looks down. He goes, well, considering the psyker you came with is assisting, I would say that one's gonna win.
Damn! How does he know?
Would it be a... What would this be? A scrutiny, or this try and... He sort of, yeah, Hendrik sort of gives him a look and says, are you certain of that? Sort of. And he isn't feigning ignorance, remember, because he wasn't fucking paying attention, so he doesn't know.
I was actually gonna roll technicians just as force of habit.
I mean, there's he kind of gives you a sidelong look, like you being serious with me, and then the navigator who's sitting right behind him,
Oh!
I told him interrogate.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want Trip to do that, but I also don't really have the ability to control his character, so there's that.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of navigators on board.
Wait, a lot of navigators?
Wait, navigators are in here.
To be fair, Kenham doesn't really need that +6.
Yeah,
Uh,
true.
I
I
miss working with the
You could
loudmouth.
just walk away and try to play it off. Just say.
I don't
Help
know.
the
That's
other
like,
one.
What did you say?
So,
I don't
Tell them to
Captain,
help the
how do
other
you,
one.
sort of trying to awkwardly change the subject? Uh, so, Captain, how do you feel about this new assignment? I've heard that some of your other captains have got some plans going forward for the future.
And he gives you a long look, not focused on the fight anymore. What plans have you heard?
Well, it wouldn't be for me to say, but some of your fellow officers might be a bit disgruntled. Some some have said that they are looking for more action, and others are saying that perhaps more aggression is called for in the policing of this sector. As long as we all serve loyally and faithfully, I suppose everyone's entitled to misgivings as long as they follow the Emperor's light in the end.
Blue kind of nods his head. I see. Well, I can tell you that Yomon's definitely not happy about this. That man wanted to stay all the stars till he dropped dead.
Oh.
But I'm guessing you already know that.
He does look like the type, but I would have thought that assignment like this, well, sort of looks up at the admiral, looks back and says, if a new gung-ho admiral assigned to a backwater sector would have immediately removed the few threats here and shown his tactical ability and prowess, I thought that would have been a sure step to promotion. Perhaps the admiral just doesn't see the grander picture. Perhaps there are others that do see the grander picture around. Something to think about, I suppose.
He sits back in his chair for a second and thinks. You gonna give me a scrutiny?
-6 or -7 failure this time.
I'm gonna say 6.
Holy
Oh.
crap,
Oh, you
he
six!
actually succeed.
What? What?
The one with one. I love I rolled an 8 and I needed an 11.
You literally just succeed.
What?
So he's so he's definitely, you can definitely tell this is a lie what's about to be said. And he goes, well, I'm sure Yomon's taking his time wanting to spend the last couple of months before assuming his governorship with his crew and fleet. He'll be sorely missed.
Sort of gives a knowing nod towards the captain. And says, what about you, Captain? Your as I said, your Captain Red there, see, was talking about how there seems to be a few mechanical issues in the fleet, and it's hardly we're able to sail into battle at the moment. How goes your ship?
Looks back at you for a second. My ship has stayed in tip-top shape. Had no mechanical issues as far as I know.
As it should, Captain. It is good that your crews have such diligence to maintaining the Emperor's warships. It is good.
Yeah. So at this point, I'm gonna ask, Ken home to make another pair of rolls.
Weapon skill and then parry, yes?
Kiwi, I
He
just.
accidentally chops the guy's head off.
Oh my god.
Still giving his +6 or whatever.
Yeah. I don't have any reason to stop.
Um.
I rolled a 5.
Oh damn! Hey, we're just role playing in the background while this is happening. So, Sophie starts choking on some food, and Tank just slaps her back lightly to make her stop choking in the corner.
I don't think anyone's paying attention to that, so you're
It's just
probably
something
safe.
funny. Sorry, fuck off.
No, I
I
like
hope
it.
I clicked the correct one.
So, does Aethel, you got any way you want to describe the fight going on in the middle?
So Thorn gets a couple flashes in. Kenelm is parrying it. He mistimes one parry and gets a slash across the chest and then kicks Thorn back. Kenelm is the one that has the slash across his chest, by the way.
Okay. So, cutting back to... Well, I'll cut over to Sophie and Emily.
Oh,
At this point, a few brave souls have managed to scurry forward enough to get food from the...
well, we're
From
not
the
by
buffet
the
table.
table. We went off to a corner at a different table, away from the food.
Oh.
Like, we got our food and went away from everyone, so we wouldn't bother anyone.
So a nice big bubble of emptiness has formed around the two of you.
Yep.
Can you both give me awareness rolls?
Absolutely! Yay! I did something!
How to roll an awareness or scrutiny or whatever.
Awareness. So when you click on your character sheet,
Yes.
there should be an awareness button under skills. You just click where it says awareness, and it'll bring up a little box, and you can just click submit and it'll roll for you.
Gives me the modifier screen. What's the value?
That's just 0 right now.
Okay.
You don't have a plus or a minus yet. Oh, you succeed too! Hey! And you don't have
Wow.
awareness. Oh my god! Well,
Nice.
she also had a miracle succeed, just like you, Kiwi.
So at this point, you guys have noticed a couple more, security personnel are now in and about.
Huh. Can we tell if they're looking for someone?
They don't seem to be looking for anyone. They're just
Taking up
Hold on just a second.
positions around the proceedings?
they're just filling up spaces.
Are they filling up spaces in the crowd to watch the fight, or are they like surrounding the crowd?
Yeah, they're around the crowd.
Okay. That's interesting. Sophie, do we usually need this much security for just a fight?
We definitely do not.
Hmm.
So cutting back to Courtian. Oh wait, were you two wanting to do anything more, or just?
Nope, we're just going to observe.
So cutting back to Courtian. You continuing your conversation with Captain Blue, or are you gonna make your way back to the Admiral?
I will continue it just for one more question, and then I will head back. I say, Captain, a question has popped into my mind. Regarding the troubles going on in this sector, how would you be handling them? I'm curious. I like the different perspectives of people around me, and I say sometimes that sometimes other officers' opinions tend to be overlooked. How would you deal with all this trouble on the planet below and the pirates and other activities in the surrounding sector?
Well, my issue. You're smart to ask, Interrogator. My issue right now is we haven't seen any activity. Give me another scrutiny roll. And since you passed the first one, I'll say a plus 20 to this one.
You don't have to write the plus sign in, do you? Or do you?
No.
No. You only have to put minus in if it's minus.
Me and
Still
Sophie-
fails.
Oh goodness.
So he runs. Of course, the lack of any pirates could mean that there's some very powerful stealth tech in the region.
No, the jerky, no, God, please, no, God, no, please.
But I think our fight down there is coming to a close. So at this
Yeah.
point, Thorn's getting tired.
Yeah, quite right, Captain. It was a pleasure to speak to you, I must say. I hope to speak to you again before the end of the proceedings.
And I'll be sure to be here for your announcement, too.
Of course. It is coming up soon. I think there are a few speeches after the fight. But I'm
Yes.
sure it will be a display that will be interesting for all.
Yes, it will. Good day, Interrogator.
It's a good
Hey,
thing.
Captain.
I'm
Drake is really fucking dumb. As clueless as a brick.
sorry. Yeah, I, if I had stayed with you, I could have just helped, but I'm sorry. I'll do that next time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wanted to help Cal. Should have.
We all have different priorities and didn't make a plan going into this because we were too busy shitting on Dempsey. Isn't that funny?
Hey, well,
Right,
to be
everyone?
fair, I don't shit on
To be
Dempsey.
fair, I was not able to make a plan.
Also, to be fair,
I do make it
you're
easy
not
for you.
social situations.
I do. I do make it easy for y'all to shit on me. Yes, I do.
Alright,
Can
I
it
get
was
another-
I was not able to open my my note, so I wasn't able to read what it was.
I was specifically warned about you and women and alcohol, Dempsey.
I don't drink anymore. I swore that off because my character got
Well,
literally into this situation because he drank in the first place, so he doesn't drink anymore.
Yeah.
Dempsey, imperial bureaucracy.
Oh, I still haven't drank anything, and in fact, I'm sitting with a lovely lady right now at a table, away from everything, because he knows as well that he should not be around women.
With some
With
very
alcohol.
obvious hickeys on your neck.
Oh, right. Yeah, forgot about that.
Alright. So can we get another couple rolls at minus 10 now?
For awareness.
It's getting hard. No, for Kenelm. Yes,
Ian
Thorn's
Harvey
starting
should,
to-
completely dominate the fight.
Kenelm is like the peak of martial prowess. Ah, damn.
Let's see if I also parry. Let's see if I also fail this parry roll, shall we?
Yes. Maybe you'll actually take a hit.
I already said that I did.
Oh, okay.
And just to be clear, that was I let that happen
Oh, okay.
to extend the fight.
And drama.
Drama. Damn, you're getting
That's
some really good rolls.
This is movie-esque. if I've ever seen Princess Bride.
Good movie. Very good movie.
I must tell you, I am not left-handed.
Should I end the fight now or continue it for a little bit?
Are you checking the crowd to see what Andrique's up to, or?
Thorn does a couple slashes that Kenelm parries and then catches one with his blade, deflects it, catching the other end of the blade with his hand and smashing the handguard into Thorn's face, sending him back, and he takes the second that Thorn is on his ass to look around the crowd.
And Kiwi, is Andrique trying to talk to anyone else, or just...
No, he's trying to make his way to the Admiral to talk to the Admiral.
You can see
Alright.
Tank in the background just actually clapping, like, bravo!
Then go ahead and give me an agility roll to excuse me through the crowd.
God damn it!
You're the person in the theater, always walking by.
He did it! He did it!
I actually managed to do it. With a 2. Well done, Hendrik.
You found the
He
perfect...
didn't trip over his coattails this time.
Like, this is like Kendrick saw the perfect sequence of events to squeeze past everyone. A perfect squiggle line to his dog.
So, Admiral Yoman isn't even paying attention to the fight. He's talking to some aides with him. He sees you coming up. Inquisitor. Or, sorry, Interrogator. How can I help?
Greetings, Admiral. I thought I would stand with you and watch the fight. You have a good vantage point up here. And I see it's probably going to be reaching its crescendo, looking over rather soon. Wouldn't you agree?
He looks around at the enraptured crowd. Well, your master did say he was gifting us entertainment. I thought there was a chance it could go in another way, but looks over at Taven.
How the F
I
did
guess
oh, yeah,
things were
okay.
predetermined.
Oh, sorry.
Hendrik's still not
It's
understanding.
funny,
what
some
the
of them had
Inquisitor's-
the theory that the fight was going to be rigged, and
Well, David confirmed it.
Hendrik's still unaware of this because he didn't bother to read or care about his mission memo. Is still confused why everyone keeps insisting that this fight is somehow rigged. But just
Dude.
ignores it.
Call Taven over. Just call him over for a minute, just to see what happens.
No, I'm all the way up here. Like I'm at the top thing with the Admiral
Oh,
now.
okay, my bad.
Yeah.
to be fair, Kenelm did let Thorn get a couple slashes in for the dragging it out sort of thing.
And drama.
To be fair, you would. I guess the Inquisition was just generally planning to rig it by sending Kennel into anyone who's normal. That's usually pretty standard rigging.
Did you have questions for me?
Oh yes. Yes, Admiral. After the formalities have been done, I would be interested in hearing your tactical proposals for the sector and the upcoming the resolution of the situation on the ground. But for now, I figure we will just enjoy the fight. Where did you serve before coming here? While I did have a file on you, I believe reading such things is a bit rude when I could just ask the person in question. Many things get lost in translation, you know. Some information might not be accurate.
And he grins. Goes, well, if you'd read my file, you'd known I have served in the fleet, uninterrupted since birth.
Oh, damn.
A lifetime commitment. That is some great dedication to the Emperor and the cause, Admiral. You have my commendations.
And he nods at that. Okay. And if for your questions about how the ground campaign will go, my arms master and I were just discussing it.
Ah, jolly good. Anything to add, Arms Master? Sort of looking over at the guy standing next to him.
And the guy's like, dead faced, like, you mean with the fight? Yeah, it looks like the guy with the messed up leg's gonna win.
He looks over.
Oh yeah, I forgot he has a fucking cyborg leg.
You forgot about that.
Yes.
Looks over at the leg. Oh, yes, his leg. Nasty business, that one. I'm sure, as you know, explosives and human body parts don't match together too well.
And Iverson's like, yeah, no, I've seen some pretty wild stuff.
There wasn't a shield protecting him with his power.
Right, and at this point we're going to pop back over to Kennel. Alright, another couple rolls. Minus 20 now, because Thorn is getting pretty tired.
But what's that, blue blood? You're not getting enough oxygen somehow?
Hey, David, switch your weapon skill to him, the other guy. On your Sidicians. On him instead. Give Kettle a challenge.
Oh wow, Kendall just succeeded thanks to me.
Oh shit, he did.
Yeah,
And the
that's
parry as
actually
well.
+6.
Well, I couldn't help.
Alright, so like the scene at the end of Gladiator, just absolutely exhausted. Thorn throws himself at Ken Olmo one last desperate attack, and in an attempt to parry his weapon, Ken Holm accidentally runs Thorn through. Just
Oof.
impales himself head first. You hear a little gurgle.
Straight through the throat, out the back of the head.
Yep.
My powers is now dismissed.
Just walk off.
The blade in his mouth to be the opposite direction, and then grabs his face and just pulls the sword out.
Oh, so you're still holding him up.
No, he drops him.
Okay.
It was just to get his sword free.
Oh.
And there's a combination of really enthusiastic cheers and polite applause.
Yep, Tank is standing in the back.
As a couple aides come forward to begin cleaning off the stage. The Admiral stands up. It's like, well, now for a speech. And I believe your master gave you a message he wanted to convey to my staff. Care to join me on the stage?
I will. I shall let you speak first. Of course, it is your ship and your command, Admiral.
Alrighty. So at this
This is
point, a
very
couple aides-
cinematic, this episode of this campaign.
Yeah, it's funny what happens when Tank stands to the side and not slow things down.
I did be a little bit careful. So I did prepare a battle map for this space. I didn't want to, but I was like, I want to play this out more cinematically. Sorry, neither here nor there.
wanted to tell you that because me and Sophie actually have our weapons like sitting on our laps under the table right now because we noticed all the guards gathering around. It's like,
So, as a couple aides quickly clean off the stage and lead Kenelm to the back, where I'm assuming he begins putting his armor and clothes back on.
Yes.
Unless you wanted to make any speeches or anything.
No.
you're just gonna walk off.
Kenelm just kind of, after he kills him, so this is a little bit before this, he kind of just raises his sword to the crowd and then walks off the stage. No words.
Whoa!
Godsmack, Kenelm! Woo! That was
Oh,
awesome!
my party's full of autists.
So,
Like you're not.
He's not.
So, the crowd bursts into murmurings and talking until Yomon makes his way onto the stage and everyone begins quieting down. And he calls up, "Gentlemen, thank you for joining us today aboard my ship. Soon I will be planetside, governing the worlds in the Ares system. Before I leave you for good, however, we still have the matter of subduing such unruly and untempered worlds." And he goes on about, the dangers and how he needs 110% from his guys. Yada yada yada.
Yep.
And as he finishes, he gives the, "I'll see you out there, men." And now, a word from
This video's
Integra.
sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Shut the fuck up. And he steps aside and allows Andrew to take center stage.
Ah, ladies and gentlemen, officers and officials, I have an announcement to make on behalf of my master.
And you hear a shout from the back, "And the ratings too! Woo!"
Of course, the ratings too. For we must remember, ladies and gentlemen, without them, then our ships would not run, and without the backbone of the Imperium, we would not be able to have such a glorious empire. So
You get some polite clapping and cheers.
Great.
my master has an announcement to make at this time. It has been of much speculation as of late over who shall be assuming command of the fleet when our dear Admiral Yoman assumes control of the entire system. It is a daunting task, for Admiral Yoman has served loyally and well for many, many years, and anyone taking position from him, or anyone taking over such a command, will have his burden of duty upon them, the expectations of his years of service and loyalty, and the high standards he has set for you all. At this time, the Admiral, I would like to thank the Admiral for his service to this fleet and to the Imperium, and on behalf of my Lord and Master, I would like to introduce his successor. A man
Alright, so-
loyal. Yep, carry on.
Before you finish, everybody in the room go ahead and roll for awareness.
Oh, we got this. Sophie and I
Does
are
that
ready.
include me?
Yes, everyone.
God damn it. I knew I should have asked to roll earlier to see if I could find a sniper spot. I succeed! David succeeds!
And you said roll awareness.
Yeah.
Kenom succeeds!
With a 10.
I like Andreek is so focused on his speech, he's not giving a shit.
Are you not going to roll? Did you not roll?
I failed.
Oh, you do. So everyone else, all of 3 of us noticed. So what did we notice?
Sophie didn't notice though.
Oh,
So you guys noticed that the Captain Red, Captain Blue, Admiral Yellow are all getting up from their seats, and like their other officers and bodyguards are starting to go for weapons, and of course you have the swarm of new armsmen in the room are suddenly getting shoulder to shoulder.
the fuck is going on
It's a
here?
mute.
Alright, now Kiwi. Would you like to finish?
All right. Fuck it. Let's start this party. I was going to give it to whoever I felt wanted it. While it is against such custom, and normally the honor would be reserved for a higher ranked official, my master, the Inquisitor, in this case, believed that loyalty, honesty, and dedication to the cause trumped the experience in this matter. Ascertaining his own standards and being as a paragon for imperial loyalty, honesty, and integrity, Captain Blue is hereby appointed as the new admiral for the battle fleet of this sector. And then waiting for the explosion.
Oh no!
So for a half second, you hear this collective
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't start shooting then.
and then Rear Admiral Yellow, you hear a fuck, and like Yellow and his guys begin to leave, totally unceremonious. And Yoman standing next to you like, that could have gone better.
I honestly thought we were about to end up in a gunfight.
We may still end up in a gunfight.
Well, me and Sophie's weapons are drawn. They're in our laps. No one can see them.
And so, I was
I
like,
have a quick question.
Yep.
When Ken Elm came back into like the main hall or whatever the fuck we're in right now, in full power armor and armed, what did the people around him look like?
I mean, a couple people kind of, it's a bit odd. But I mean, considering all the abhumans between the navigators, the naval astropaths, that Ogrim bodyguard in the corner, like a big guy in armor.
Dumb sea happy.
You don't stand out in this crowd.
Oh, that hurts.
Other than the power armor, that's fairly rare. And there's 2 people with them.
Somewhat apprehensive due to the fact they just saw all that crap.
Yeah, the choreographed show as far as they're concerned.
I see.
Yeah, they all think it was completely staged. Unfortunately, Taven made it like that. Sorry, brother. So, no gunfights about to break out then? Red isn't about to start shooting Blue because he got the shit? Nothing? We're good? We're not about to have Red versus Blue here?
So Blue comes down. I was not expecting this on. I want to express my appreciation. At this point, you guys, do you want to make an exit? Or are you going to stay for the follow-on impromptu speech?
I was going to stay for the follow-on.
I will stay for the. Me and Sophie are definitely gonna stay for the follow-on. We're just gonna sit here and we're kind of waiting for the firefight.
I will stay as well, but I slowly creep my way over there,
Yeah.
like in the background.
Oh, so you're coming over by me and Sophie?
No.
No.
I'd like to talk to the captain before he steps up.
Okay.
Captain, you may not be aware of this, but out of everyone in the room tonight, you were the only person who was actually honest with me. Everyone else was trying to push their own agendas, curry my favor, or just plain lying. But you, Captain, you have integrity and respect, something that my master had noted from your personnel file far before I entered this room. Your actions today merely confirmed what we already suspected, that you are a true loyal servant of the Emperor, and that you will do your duty with distinction. And I am sure that you are eager to prove your loyalty and commitment to your new assignment.
Any nods? Yes, I appreciate your saying, Interrogator. I was not expecting this.
The Emperor rewards the loyal, and the Emperor loyals the dedicated, Captain. I hope you will continue to serve as loyally and dutifully as you have done in the past, in the future as well. And he sort of waves him towards the stage. The crowd awaits, Captain.
So,
As a quick thing, when I said make my way over there, I meant to Andrique and the captain. Okay.
As you are all gathering, you see Yomon whispering to some of the aides. And most of Admiral Yellow's, guys have left at this point. So, Captain Blue begins a speech about, appreciated the dignity he's going to show to the battle fleet, yada yada yada. Normal, impromptu speech stuff.
Keeping an eye on the red team over here, making sure nothing's going on here. No one's about to pull a gun.
At this point, since you're all in that room, go ahead and give me awareness at -30 rolls.
Fuck!
Oh, joy.
It's literally impossible for me to pass that, right?
I have a 10% chance, boys. Here we go. Oh, Taven! Holy shit!
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Oh, you did it
I
wrong.
forgot the -30 part.
I failed as well.
Oh,
we all failed.
Wait.
Oh, no. Wait. I forgot
David.
to add the -30. Even with the
Wait.
-30, I would still fail massively.
So, Taven
Wait,
did
see.
pass.
Yeah, I forgot the -30. I'm just keeping the ear out. My bad.
So none of us passed.
So,
See, I did.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Taven just barely on the edge of his ear.
Yeah, that's a
Here's-
-20.
Here's what sounds like Lasfire.
What?
And this weird, almost sounds like a lightning strike in the distance. You almost couldn't make it out between the normal hum of a ship.
Is
Can I
that
make
like a
a citation since
teleportation?
I'm now hearing electric sounds?
That would be a deep strike.
If you want to make a significance, I can already tell you there's no psychic effect.
Oh, my bad, then yeah. Never mind.
So he heard something effective of lightning and a Lasfire. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You
The
do
ship is
have
being boarded.
You do have the comm bead. You could warn us.
Yeah, right, sorry. Right, I forgot. We had these combies.
We could have been
I am
talking
a-
to each other this whole time.
Guys,
Yep.
guys,
What's up?
I just heard Lasfire.
Tank immediately stands up and is starting to move towards Taven.
So at this point, you notice a bunch of the armsmen that had previously been in the room start making their way out the doors. There's still a handful left behind that
Sophie, are you with me?
you know, covering entryways and whatnot.
Okay, so can you tell where it came from?
And at this point, the aide comes back and whispers to Yeoman, governor, I guess. And he nods and whispers to now Admiral Blue. And he, wide-eyed. Oh, what? It's like, gentlemen, battle stations.
Battle stations! Are we being boarded?
And at this point, klaxons start going off. You can hear stuff's going sideways.
Okay, well, Tank has equipped his hotshot Laz pistol and Naiju's revolver in both hands. All right, let's get to it.
And at this point, the Sentinel comes over and is like, if you gentlemen wish to return to your master, your shuttle is ready, but I recommend that you leave soon.
No, fuck that. Let's go help these guys.
The void shields will be coming up shortly.
Should we stay or should we go, boys? Should we have a vote?
Well,
I vote for more blood.
I vote for more blood.
Same.
well, if this is an attack on the, this is an attack on a main ship of the Imperial fleet.
Yeah, we can't stand for this.
Probably has something to do with the planet we're gonna be going on, so we might want to, well, investigate.
Hmm.
And the Emperor demands I do not go away from the call of battle until absolutely necessary. And quite frankly, so I have no reason to leave yet.
Alright, so that's 4. Alright, Kiwi. Final say. We all
My
have to be
instinct
unanimous.
is to continue on with the mission. However, if anyone is attacking this ship, they are enemies of the Emperor. And if they are traitors, then they are traitors to the Emperor. And the Inquisition exists to destroy traitors. So, as much as it pains me to be tied down, I suppose we have no choice but to finish what we began. So, how droll.
So we're all in agreement
Hendrix
then.
is-
We're gonna stay and fight then. So you want to ask the Admiral where the hell we're needed?
So the Admiral is going to come up to you guys and reassure you, like, gentlemen, it's already been taken care of. You need not to worry. Please, my Sentinel will take you back to your shuttle.
Can we roll scrutiny to see like what's going on?
Yes, you can roll scrutiny.
Thank you. I'm trying to see what's going on here. Can I tell if he's lying? Is he trying to get rid of us on purpose? Let's just find out. Oh, I succeeded.
I have a theory, but it's metagaming, so I will not state it. Instead, Andrique will completely obliviously fail to
Wow,
understand
scrutiny.
anything going on.
I passed with a fucking 8.
Andrique's like, well, if he insists they've got it under control, I suppose we should be fine.
So he's not lying, but he does want you to go.
Why do you want us to go so badly?
Well, I mean, my rear admiral has just taken up arms against me. It seems only just that he should be the one getting the Inquisition aboard his ship. Not I.
Do you have a teleportarium then?
It's on the second half of the skills.
Yep,
You
just
having
roll
mic
that.
issues, Sophie?
No, I asked, but you kept speaking.
Oh, sorry.
There's a lot of us here after all.
The Rear Admiral has one.
And he just teleported people onto the ship, didn't he?
Hey, wait, that is warped derived.
It is?
Yeah, teleportation uses warp fuckery to teleport you from place to place.
Oh. Well, then I guess you could use science to know that.
Good point, yeah. But yes, fun fact, yes, teleportation is technically warp derived.
Well,
Yeah, it is. It uses warp tech.
well, then, can we use our shuttle to get over to the other ship? And find out what the fuck's going on? Or, well, go over there and just start killing?
You could. Okay, yeah, you could. But, I mean,
It's not exactly our mission.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Look, I think the guardsmen are going to have it well in hand. We should trust them to do their job. We have ours.
I mean, it's gonna be one ship against many, so I
yeah,
guess.
it's just one
I mean, if
bad
it's-
guy. Let's just get off this fucking ship.
Yeah.
Let's just go.
Okay.
Damn it. We were all together, too, on the same page to go kill some heretics.
It's not on the same ship that we're just on. Okay.
One ship.
Well, no, we're in a fleet. We're in this ship.
And the rear admiral betrayed them all.
But are you sure it's only one ship that's betrayed them?
No.
How many ships have betrayed us?
Well, it's a Rear Admiral. He's got the smaller ships and the more supply-oriented side of the fleet.
Will you be able to handle it?
And Admiral Yohan's like, of course.
Can I tell
have
if he's
no-
confident in that or not?
Yeah, he's confident.
Okay. Then we will leave it in your hands. Alright, so let's get to the shuttle then.
Alrighty. So you guys make your way back to the shuttle. At this point, you still hear the occasional crack of lasfire throughout the ship.
Do we also hear multiple teleportations?
Nope.
Well, no, those would be A, far away, and B, probably already have been happened by now.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it takes time to recharge those.
Good to know. Also, they need a beacon. If they destroy the beacon, they're teleporting blind, and they could just end up in the
No.
walls of the ship.
No, they don't. You don't need a
They
beacon.
need lines.
I
They
thought
just
you had
prefer-
needed a beacon to use a teleportar.
Oh, they just
That's for like
No, just to return.
Oh,
If you're
okay.
returning to the same pad, you need a beacon. To get somewhere, you don't. Like, for example, Horus's flagship. How the fuck would there be a beacon that the Loyalists could have used to teleport onto the ship?
it's part of the reason why teleporting somewhere can either go very well or get you fused into a wall.
Well, I don't want to
Yeah.
make the check.
You
Like I
only
said,
need
that.
a beacon to return. You don't need a beacon to get there.
Alright.
it's just preferred.
Okay.
Very preferred.
So it's safer with the beacon then, regardless.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Safer, of course, but yeah.
a teleport homer.
Teleport Homer. Okay. Alright, so now
Yeah, it
we're
lets you
just-
home in
Oh,
on the
I
thing.
only have a teleport Peter.
So who wants to fly the ship?
Oh, dude.
I think we already have
Yeah.
a pilot somewhere
Oh,
anyways.
thank God. Because none of us have pilot shuttle.
There's a pilot, and then there's two.
No, I have
arms-
operate systems.
Yeah. There's a pilot, and there are two armsmen guarding it.
Nothing out of the ordinary
Narek
for them.
and Alistia.
So, boarding the shuttle, you all take off and from the windows, even though they're only little specks in the distance, you can see the other shuttles of, well, Captain Red, but now Captain Blue's new acting captain, making their way back to the other ships, as well as more ships off, way out, barely visible specks now.
Can we tell how the battle's
We
going?
don't have guns. We could have chased we could chase down and destroy some of those traitorous scum shuttles. Sadly, we do not, and I do not trust our ability to survive in a void fight. I've seen a few of those in my day, have you know? Quite interesting indeed. The mathematics that goes into a void war, it's far more complicated than some simple-minded fools would think it is.
Not to mention the
Oh,
patience
very
and time
fascinating,
involved.
very fascinating.
I'm having a headache due to the blank. I do not need your shit right now.
Oh shit!
Mm.
Yeah, she's doing her best. Don't get
I
too
wouldn't be
upset.
I wouldn't be hoping for Andrik's death too quickly, otherwise your problems might get worse.
Yeah. Like,
Sophie just stares at David.
What'd you do?
Just staring at him.
No, you're just staring at Drip.
Hey, all my anger is at
Are you
all my anger is at Andrik.
You're T-posing. Is Sophie T-posing at Drip? So, like, I'm just imagining, like, we're in between, and Sophie and Taven are just having a staring contest from either side of the ship, as far away from each other as possible. Is this what we have?
Yes.
Talk about how powerful Taven is. He can hold the stare of a fucking blank.
I was on a flagship for decades.
That's still some good balls on you, brother, for being able to hold that stare. Honestly, I'm taking bets now. You want to bet? Who's gonna blink first?
I mean, I'm in power armor, so how can you tell?
Oh, you have a helmet on?
Yes.
Well, fuck you.
So, at this point, the shuttle begins coming down towards the atmosphere, and you can start to hear well, I can't really hear it because of space, but see the flash of macro cannons and lance beams off in the distance.
Can we tell who's winning?
Probably
No.
not at this stage.
Yeah. Alright, so have we broke the atmosphere yet?
So, as you break the atmosphere and come down, the pilot's like, hold on for a second back there.
Pilot, what do you mean? And Tank grabs a hold of, like, one of the arm, one of the, what are those things called that hang from the roof to keep you steady? It's like,
Kelly?
Yep.
You mean like
It's like a
I
bar,
was like, no,
like a
no.
support bar to keep you, like, steady.
a bar?
Like, I'm trying to remember.
crash bar?
Yeah, it's like a crash bar. You know, you have the thing in the
Handheld.
car, the whole
Oh, you're
one
talking
too.
about the oh shit handle.
Yes, the old shit handle.
One of my dad's friends lost his fucking fingers holding on to one of those.
Oh, that sucks. Tank's still gripping onto it, though.
Or no, it wasn't a no shit handle. He was holding onto the bar of the Jeep with no top on.
Oh. Well, no, damn. Ouch.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah,
At
they
this
put
point-
they put his fingers in a freezer and took him to the hospital.
Were they able to reattach them?
Or no, it was his fingertips. That's what it was.
Well, not too bad. You can still grip things, even if you lost the tips.
So at this
He
point,
doesn't have
as the craft is coming down, the pilot's looking more out the window, looking down at his radar. He's like, I don't know what's coming, but you guys might want to brace
Brace!
yourself.
I activate the mag boots in my fucking power armor and hold on to the railing.
Sophie, I suggest you hold on to something, whether it be Tank or the wall. Tank's
And
holding
then
on firm to the roof.
at this point, you guys hear an ear-splitting screech,
Oh, fuck. Don't tell me there's a griffin attacking us. I swear.
and red-hot flames and beams just shear off the front. The pilot is just gone,
Oh, shit!
as are the two stormtroopers sent to assist you guys.
Wait, am I close enough to try and grab one of them by any chance?
Guess there's no one left to guard the medical supply cabinet anymore.
Because that's what I'm like. Am I close enough to grab one of them before they end up flying out?
So this is happening
I know.
as we're entering the atmosphere, yeah?
Yeah, this is like as you just break
Damn,
through the
Tank's
Tank's
not
atmosphere.
bad.
dead! Tank's fucking dead then! I don't have power armor! I'm gonna burn up!
I'm assuming there's a blast door between us and the cockpit.
Yeah, there is, but it
Okay.
goes right through the blast door. The front of the craft is knocked off. You guys just see open air, and a split second before the cabin pressure jerks everyone around.
Fuck!
Good thing I activated the fucking mag boots.
Tank is holding on tough.
I assume you also activated your mag boots.
Yeah.
Well,
So there are seats and places that you guys would have braced yourselves, I'll say, as the remains of the craft began spinning violently down towards the earth. One engine still kicking on and off as you all somehow managed to crash land.
What a fun ride! Tank screams.
We do a movie crash landing where we're all separated and have to find each other.
Oh, please. No, God, no, please. Tank,
No, we're not going to do a movie crash landing.
Taven, what did you use willpower for?
Force dome.
In like the general area of each other.
Yeah, you're all going to crash land. The ship activates its little emergency systems to try and preserve the crew.
Taven
And-
also put up a barrier to try and help us.
Probably wouldn't do much, but
Yeah, with the psyker next to
let's say it's a reflex.
Okay.
So you all land. As you're falling, you get this beautiful view, like that,
Of the volcano.
before you land in a dark forest.
Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die.
Why is there's
Me
a
of
face
my home.
there's a faceless man in a tailor suit in the right over there.
What? Where?
Where?
No, I'm just making a joke.
Oh, you fuck.
You made a fucking Slender Man joke.
I was looking around like, where is he? Where is he? I was so excited. Damn it.
I just asked, I just Googled, foggy forest, and this is what came up. So
It would have been
if
fucking
that was-
hilarious if that was actually true, though.
I would have died laughing.
like right here. This is his arm right there in the distance. Oh no. Well,
Alrighty.
can Tank try and get the front door open? I guess whether I kick it open or I don't
There's
know.
a big hole.
No, we're
How
in a
injured are
fucking-
you from that crash landing?
So yeah, we're all going to make toughness rolls.
Oh, good thing I
Up
just
my
agreed
toughness,
to that.
baby.
Any minuses?
So in fact, give yourselves plus 20 for the.
I did not, but I would have made it. With the plus 20, I would have made it. Do you want me to re-roll?
No, you're good.
Okay.
All right, so Taven did not pass his thing.
I didn't even add the toughness bonus.
Sophie,
Sec.
I told you to grab on the tank or something. No one ever wants to listen to what Tank has to say.
There is a
To
reason
be
for
fair,
that.
everyone
Fuck you.
listened to Tank what he had to say earlier.
Oh, that's
I
right,
can't find
actually.
it.
You can't find it. It's your
Oh,
main
it's on-
stat.
Like toughness.
Under your characteristics.
Yeah.
It's not a skill. It would be to the left of your character sheet.
Ah.
Click it and then just put 20 into the modifier, and it will give you an extra 20. Hey, she succeeds.
Sweet. So, Taven, as the ship smashes into the ground, little cushions and pouches and essentially airbags, massive 40k standard airbags, explode out.
Explode
So
out.
yes, little servo skulls trying to catch you. And most of you manage to stay in your seats except for poor Taven here, who gets flung right outside,
Oh, he
taking
goes,
taking 18 damage
ouch!
before armor and toughness. So subtract your armor and
I
toughness
believe
from
you'd
that.
ignore. Would that be falling damage?
In this case, I'm saying it's like bits of the ship that are just getting smashed and thrown at you.
I'm glad you got that power armor. Holy shit, Trip.
So it's like what, 9 or 11 damage or something?
Probably. Let's see. 7 damage unless my Force Dome did anything.
No, not in this case.
Okay.
Of all the people that have a bad roll, it just had to be, Taven, the literal cannon.
Alright. So, what's y'all's next move from here? Now, I'd like to point out a couple of things before anyone reaches for their box casters. You, until the space war has been won one way or another, it might not be a smart move to be broadcasting.
Roger that. How will we know if the space war comes? I guess we'll know when it's nighttime and we no longer see flashes in the sky.
Or you can listen, but you can't transmit.
Yeah, you can listen
Oh,
to.
we can listen. Okay. Well, before that, I just want to walk out and go pick Taven up, try and make sure he's not too hurt.
I suppose go back inside the cargo hold and retrieve the weapons cache. Because I didn't wear my weapons in there because I was being formal.
I went in there with my hand.
That's why I was really not wanting it to be a gunfight.
Oh, you had no
I bring my fucking weapons. Because it's a party.
Everyone in there had weapons of some sort. Why would you go in there unarmed?
Because it's a party and
So-
any Terran nobility.
Oh.
To be fair, I didn't bring my shield, I just had a sword.
So I'm going to go and retrieve my weapons. I'm also going to look at the now headless corpse of Alyssa, the dead Inquisitorial Stormtrooper, and say, well, I guess you won't be denying my request to enter the medical wing anymore, will you? Oh, rest in peace.
You hear a little gurgle as the last bit of blood in the hand just kind of bubbles out.
Well, I know I'm gonna go loot them though. Let's
They
see
just
what
have
weapons.
lasguns.
I thought they had a hot shot. Damn it!
Technically, Inquisitorial Stormtroopers would have hotshot lasguns.
Ooh. That's why I was going to go loot them.
No, not these two.
Damn. Oh well.
These two would have had shotguns.
Ooh. What type of shotgun?
And then
Bolter
I'm going to-
shotgun?
Absolutely not. Look around. Say, a forest. Been a while since I've seen a forest. And then sort of hum quietly to himself.
Oh yeah, I should probably make an awareness test too.
Reminds me of my home. Odd.
Oh yes, you were born on a forested planet, were you not? There are no trees on Terra anymore. It's all atmospheric processes.
Tank
I
cannot
heard
see
once upon a
past.
time there were trees. My first time seeing one was only 9 years
Okay.
ago, you know? Yes, it was on our Regia. I saw my first tree. Such an interesting thing. I was quite confused as to what it was as he
Thank
starts
God.
rambling on about this story.
So I'm picking up Trip, and Trip is looking around. What does Trip see?
Oh, what's Trip say? Okay, so you guys can see the mountain, which I put that in the handouts, right?
Yep.
The preliminary scans.
I cannot look at handouts right now.
It is a mountain.
Bonus points
Fun.
if anyone can tell the real world mountain I took the image from.
Okay,
This is not Mount Fuji.
let's see here. Similar to Terra's gravity, dry and temperature
Mountain.
18 degrees Celsius.
Is that cold
It's not
or
pointy enough to be Mount Taranaki.
That's average.
hot? So it's just a normal
Not cold,
day.
not hot.
Okay. Oh, that's
From somebody
great.
from Florida, it's kind of chilly.
I don't know what
It's not
Celsius
Mount
is. compared.
Kilimanjaro.
From Arizona? That sounds like much better.
Like, it's 32 Fahrenheit for me right now. I don't know what that is in Celsius.
That's 0.
Oh, it's 0 in Celsius? Oh, okay. Pretty warm then. Well, we can't tell what this thing is, but I do have Surface Navigate, so I can lead us to this
I don't know
mountain.
what the map. Surface Navigate that's for ground vehicles.
No, I have Navigate Surface. It's not
Yeah,
Operate Vehicle. Operate Surface is for vehicles. Navigate is reading a fucking map.
Yeah.
Which is
So
what
with-
I-
What is the real mountain?
So with assignations, Taven can definitely tell there are far more cyclically powered entities to the north.
Oh boy.
Okay. I'm currently reading the map. Let's see if I can pass this. I must be holding the map upside down at the moment.
Can I attempt to assist him with my knowledge of forests, being as I am from a forest world?
You can,
He's just-
and you guys can also use your compasses to help
Yeah, I
figure
do have a
out.
compass.
Alright, so I have
We
10
have a
minutes
compass?
before.
Oh, 10 minutes. Well, let's get on our way before you have to leave, at least. Before we cut it. Like, get a direction of where we're going. What does our compass say?
All right, more or less with the map and the compass, and Taven's helpful assignations. You guys pretty much know you should head north.
You want us to
Oh,
head
boy.
towards the psychic things. Is that what you're telling me, Taven?
Unfortunately, yes.
That's the direction towards the mountain.
Fuck. Alright. Oh, actually,
Um,
I'm going to walk in there and get to the weapons cache because I know damn well that the old man did not pull out my giant fuck off rat bite cannon. And I'm going to walk back out with it on my shoulder. Like, we might need this.
Well, I see a piece of shuttle debris around that would be serviceable and better than the riot shield I had that I did not bring.
Well, the riot shield was brought for you, but it's not a riot shield anymore. You got a new one. I don't know if you've checked.
I did not.
Okay.
Mainly because I have to use my fucking phone.
Then I will tell you what I wrote as soon as
Alright.
your page loads. So I replaced your riot shield with Inquisition's door tower shield.
Ah. I'm
It's-
assuming it's basically like the shield that the Crusader models have.
Yeah, but I gave it a power field.
Oh, neat. So how much armor rating is that?
Wait.
I think on the bits of you it covers, you're at like 14, 15
Cool.
plus toughness. Let me see.
Is that a power field or a refract, or like one of the smaller refractor fields?
It'd be more of a refractor field, I think, but
Oh.
I put it as power field in the writing. Oh, in the description.
Does this mean like if he smacks someone with it, it'll be like the shield that Lion has at the moment?
So if someone hits the shield, they have a non-powered weapons have a 75% chance of breaking when clashing against power field weapons that are activated, and refractor field and force field type stuff, which is usually the storm shield sort of thing, basically give you a chance to just completely ignore damage. But if you roll a certain percentage, it gets like overloaded and you have to repair it.
I was going to ask.
But I hate dealing with all that extra rolling and numbers, so I just gave it extra armor and a power field.
Wanted to ask if it would work like Lion's shield and throw you back if you hit it. That's why I was going to try and ask.
No.
So the field doesn't do that.
Okay. MC, that's also not the Lion's shield, that's the Emperor's shield.
You know what I mean. The Lion has the fucking shield.
I like to imagine this is the conversation your characters are actually having.
No, we're not having this because we don't know that Lionel Johnson is back.
If I'm not in my, this is also before the Lion comes back. This is before Gilliman comes back.
Yeah, this is before Gilliman comes back.
If I'm not using an accent, I'm not in character.
Yeah.
No, I think Gilliman is just around so far.
So
no, he comes back after it goes to M42.
It has to, the Silicatrix Maledictum has to happen.
I hate walking. Oh well, Sister of Silence, while those argue about mythology, shall we carry on towards the Fruitus Forest?
Please, kind sir.
Oh, why thank you, my lady. After you.
You kind of stole
Andreek slowly starts just walking in a random direction through the forest.
Get some medical attention first.
What do you need, Taven?
Medical attention.
Medical attention. Oh, we're all talking.
Andreek awkwardly sort of scuffs in the ground and goes, like, kind of like a roadrunner stop. Goes, Urk. Turns around and goes, oh yes, that's right. Of course. Let's see what's wrong with you.
I like to imagine
What'd you say?
Taven's got like a 2x4, or not a 2x4, a piece of rebar is just sticking like straight through his throat. Like, can I get some help, please?
Can I get some help,
So, what is your previous medical history, Psycho? Any allergies? What's your mother's maiden name? Pulls out a checklist.
I do not know my family.
Oh, right. I suppose we shall.
He succeeds.
Yanks the rebar out and kind of puts some antiseptic in there and sort of stitches it up. I didn't even need to use my first aid kit. And he does it with absolutely no ceremony. He just sort of does it. And
does Taven scream?
Right. Now that our Psyker is alive, and I can't study his brain, shall we carry on?
How much HP did you give back to him?
So I'm pretty sure that should be because Kiwi's got the whatever the talent that should have been 4 plus how much intelligence bonus Kiwi's got?
My intelligence at the moment is 51.
Alright, so that's 7. Yeah, 7 plus whatever bonus for his talent. So yeah.
That is literally what I lost.
Hey, brought you back to full health. Awesome.
Just a nice new scar.
Yep. Hey, you joined the Scar Club,
Don't
man.
break those stitches anytime soon. I'd hate to have to use staples.
Oof, staples.
Well, there's enough metal around for that.
So Taven's just not having a good day, is he?
Yes, I'm next to a psyker. I just had this.
Well, should we get in an order of how we're gonna walk? I should probably be at the front since I usually can read a fucking map. Does Kenelm, do you want to be at the rear and be the rear
Well,
guard?
Enrique's just walked off, so whatever you're deciding to do,
I
you
wanted to have
probably
us a structure in case we got ambushed, but you just want to walk fine. We'll just
probably
walk.
have to jog and sort this out as you move, because the doctor is bored and is just wandered off.
I want to have a plan. Okay, I'm going to get in front of you then.
So, were you Warboard, Healing Taven, or less?
That was a routine medical procedure. It was just like, oh yeah, rebra through the gut. It didn't get the spleen, so you'll live. Yank it out.
Alright, so after a while of
I
jogging...
feel like one power armor person should be in front and the other power armor person should be in back.
Okay, I'll be in the back then.
Okay, Taven.
Okay. It also makes sense since I actually know what forests look like.
Alright, so Kenelm's at the front, and I'm trying to read the map, along with Enrique and our Sophie in the middle.
So since I have basic knowledge of literally fucking everything.
So, guys, go ahead and give me willpower rolls for everyone.
Oh, fuck. The one thing
Any
I can
modifier?
never pass. I wish to make an argument for using toughness, for gaining control of my mind.
No, this is just to make sure you guys aren't. Don't worry about it.
Is
Is there a modifier? Or no?
No modifier. This is just to help determine how fast you guys are walking.
I think we're all a little bit winded from the crash.
Only
Yeah, that's good.
Kiwi.
Willpower.
Kiwi, come on, can you do it?
No, my willpower is like 25.
You succeeded.
You rolled a one.
Enrique Courtier is very chipper and like sort of bouncing on the tip of his the balls of his feet and being like, come on lads, up we go, it's a beautiful day.
So, Enrique Courtien's
We're going for the
superior
forest like the
breeding.
end of the fucking Fellowship of the Ring, aren't we?
Yes. Yes.
Am I
March
still
into-
having that? Am I still having that vision? If I look behind me, am I going to see the marionette?
No, not yet.
Anyway, Enrique's just like, dup. Come on, you slowpokes. I thought being gutter scum, you would be better at running through the woods.
This is Taven's ironic hell.
So, after about a half day's worth of marching through the woods, despite Enrique's best efforts to keep spirits up, you guys arrive here.
Oh, what?
Right about the time. Yeah, this is meant to be from the other side, but the only drawing I could find was from this side. But you see this massive wall around the base of the mountain. I'm saying base rather loosely here, because you could tell there's still miles past this wall.
Can we tell if anyone is on the wall? Are we being watched? Are there dead bodies around?
Enrique, without a nanosecond of hesitation, takes his bag off his back and pulls out 4 demo charges he was carrying. I know the solution through this wall, comrades.
I will also say there is like a little fortress just a little ways down the wall.
Let's go to the fortress before we start blowing up the
Listen,
wall.
I get it. You,
Slightly more diplomatic approach, eh?
Yeah.
Henry, you're not gonna be the first rocket surgeon.
That would have been so
Enrique says,
good.
well, the wall is right here, and I've got the explosives already. Be a shame not to use them.
I kind of want him to blow it up
Yeah,
too
much
now.
you can blow up your floor.
Taven grabs the explosive and is going like, "You are not going to be the first rocket surgeon, at least yet.
Let's,
Just wait a bit.
Let's-
It's probably going to happen."
look, if everything goes bad over there, we will blow up the wall. How about that?
Also, Endry wasn't paying attention to the fortress or anything else. He just sees wall in the way and solution to get through wall.
Pulls out explosives.
He really wants.
Lord.
He really wants to be a rocket surgeon.
I love that so much.
He is demo man.
So I will go ahead and say we can take a break here because
Yes,
I got to set up for.
Yep.
I got to set up for a battle shortly.
Unless we
Pitch
want
our
to
temp
wall.
to the wall.
Get chucked in at the foot of the wall.
Guard comes over like, what the fuck is that? Hello, neighbor.
Hello
He's
there.
here now.
All right, so this is
Yes,
going to
we're
be
just
the.
your standard giant, 2 people in power armor, a noble, and something you want to be away from all of a sudden.
So can we get
Anyway,
a quick recap of
We'll call it
everything
there.
to end off the episode?
So we
So-
showed up on a ship, completely failed to be scrupulous or diplomatic, started a interfleet civil war, crashed on a planet, and got lost in the woods.
Lost than you think. It was just drudgery. Just a lot of drudgery.
Wait, we could have prevented that war.
I don't
Uh,
think we. I think that was just going to happen. Someone was going to be pissed.
Yeah.
I go over
Regardless
there
of
and
who
like,
you
hey, there's no chance of you trying to do any sedition nonsense, are you? And roll
So the
intimidate
plan
on the rest of
was-
Red.
And trust me, I don't. Trust me, I don't think that was one of our fuck ups.
Okay.
If
You're
you,
gonna find somebody to
One
blame
of
it
our
on me.
fuck-ups, we probably just
Well-
saved 3 ships if it was. That's ironically how our fuck ups work.
so I'll just say, if Red had been picked, then it would have turned into a gunfight in the room, and he would have taken off, and then a bunch of fleet battles would happen.
Huh. What if yellow was picked?
Yellow's
And
the
then
new
if
governor.
yellow is no, yellow's the rear admiral. There's upper admiral and a rear admiral,
Okay.
kind of like a first and second. But if yellow had been picked, he would have, things would have been calm. Everyone would have nodded, and then red and blue would have both left quietly, and then there would have been another battle anyway.
So red was fine with blue, or did red also contribute to the mutiny?
So the way I was gonna play it is just more of a red will be kind of happy with blue, but it's still, if I feel like I need the space battle to go on longer for the drama, it's not as fine with blue all of a sudden.
So blue
Alright.
and red are somewhat
I
friendly.
have
with each other.
dinner, so I will.
They're neutral.
All right. So Kiwi's out of here. Skull, give us a quick recap on everything, please, before
Alright.
anyone interrupts.
Alright, so the quick recap. After leaving Maleficus's ship, you all arrived on Yeoman's capital ship, made acquaintances, some of you more than others, aka just Endrique. Everyone else kind of was like that
I didn't
awkward
have any.
introvert with the party. Oh, and Kenholm. Kenholm also made good impressions.
Okay.
Kenholm almost ended the fight in the first round.
But he literally stopped himself in front of the entire crowd. So obviously it's not even funny.
Made that fight go for as long as he could. It would have
Yeah.
just kept -10, which would have just kept stacking up until he'd have died. But it was funny. if you'd gone another round, I would have been like, okay, it's like that scene in Princess Bride again. He just impales himself.
He just killed himself. He froze himself on Kettle's sword. Just end it already.
How beaten and broken was Thorn by the end of that fight?
So, you ever seen Gladiator?
Oh, yep.
When
I think once when I was a kid, so no.
Okay, well, the bad guy's practically crawling around on the ground by the end of it.
He was played by Joaquin Phoenix.
Real good movie. Not historically accurate at all.
Definitely not, sadly.
Oh,
And then, of
but
course-
you were not entertained? I could not with. No one expects to.
Next
Yeah,
piece.
Historical movies are either very good and not at all historically accurate, or very bad because they are not historically accurate.
Next part.
So you mean like Cleopatra
For the love of...
thing on Netflix?
Please continue.
Alright. And then after that, Kiwi met all the contenders for the Admiralty and selected the Captain Blue, kicking off the internal civil war, which the lightning strike you're meant to hear was.
Why do I have a feeling? Why do I have a feeling this is going to be the primary schism?
We do not care at the moment. Let's finish the recap.
Sorry.
Which the lightning strike sound you guys were meant to hear was Admiral Yellow using his teleporter to get off of the ship.
If I had followed him, all I would have saw was that. Him just teleport out.
Well, if you'd followed him, you would have seen, a bunch of armsmen try and ambush him and his crew,
Oh, shit.
and then the teleporter go off.
Alright. So, after that...
And then after that, you guys were really excited to go kill people on the ship, not realizing there was no bad guys on the ship anymore.
God damn it. We were all, like, literally unified to go spill some heretic blood, too.
And then after that, too, you guys were contemplating just taking the shuttle and going to deal with that. A total.
Your campaign would have been very, very derailed at that point.
Yeah. I was already like, oh crap, I really hope they don't lean into that one. Because, I mean, if you guys had chosen to do that, I would have played it. I'd let you go through with it.
It's time to do some fleet battles!
Time to dig out Rogue Trader to learn how the fuck that works.
So, then we ended up in the atmosphere.
Yep. And something attacked you guys' ship, which I wanted to find a sound effect, but I couldn't find one that worked, and I was like,
Oh, we
much
should have
time.
rolled awareness to see if we could tell if it was like a shot or if it was a creature.
Didn't you hear it was like a big screech?
Oh, okay, so there's a fucking warp-tainted bird somewhere. Fantastic.
It's just a greater demon of Zeech, don't worry about it.
It's a fucking
Yeah,
griffin.
it'll be fine.
Watch, it's going to be a griffin. And I'm going to love it, and I'm going to hate fighting it.
no, it's a Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon.
That's even better. And I shall tame it if that's the case.
Subsequently, you all crash landed, and had spent probably like 20 minutes just figuring out how to walk it a lot before realizing that Taven had lost about half his health.
Yeah, we're all fucking bitching and Taven's on the ground like, hey, help me. Oh, that's fantastic.
Until finally reaching what my notes right here are calling the Witch Wall. And there we go.
All right, so
That
we're caught
was
up.
the recap.
Thank you very much for the game, Skull. I'm glad everyone had a good time. What did you think, Sophie, for your first game?
It's very nice.
Yes.
Can't wait to see more.
Don't you just love how we all just end up going on tangents half the time?
So I was a little afraid because I made enough stuff up to, reaching, I'll call it like the final dungeon. And then I'm realizing like, oh wow, we didn't even get like halfway through. So, whew. Relax.
You were
Prep work.
scared that you were going to run out of material?
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're all fucking incompetent gamers. You overestimate us, my brother. Sorry.
So, well, now's the bit. I know Kiwi already left, but votes for MVP.
We're definitely gonna give it to Kiwi. Honestly, I feel like he was the one who was walking around and doing the shit that none of us could do.
All I did was narrate kicking the shit out of a dude.
But it was fun.
But it was fun.
Yes. Also, I did actually have an introductory speech, but not for that setup.
You should have just used it then.
No, it would have not have worked at all for this.
Oh, okay. That's why you had
Because
your
we were
brain
trying to
fart.
be more stealthy about it.
You were gonna be more filthy about it.
No, we were trying to be stealthy about it.
Oh, so you had a whole speech on like, how dare you come after me from my homeworld?
No, it was more about how he was an honorless swine, and the only reason that Kenelm did this was for the honor of Hawkshroud and not him.
That would have been fun to listen to, honestly. And
Yeah,
it's not like
had
anyone
a
else
line
would have
about,
known. Like they don't know enough about you.
No.
Wait, Ken Holm was doing it for the honor of Hawkshroud?
Yeah, the House of Hawkshroud, because it's one of the most honorable knight houses in the entire 40k setting.
I thought Hawkshroud was supposed to be... Oh, well.
They're all about swearing oaths and going to any length to fulfill said oath, even if it's generations later. Many of their knights have, like, Space Marine chapter iconography, Imperial Guard regiments, all that type of stuff.
Holy shit.
Heraldry incorporated into their own.
Alright, well, I'm
For
going
oaths
to
that they've...
end the episode here. 1 second. Bye, y'all.